Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're gonna go over our mock draft 5.0, okay? This will be the last one using the draft simulator. These picks I made with the players that were available to me in my particular mock draft. So let's get right to it, okay? Let's do this, alright? Let's go to the first pick.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
The Dallas Cowboys select
Charles Harris, defensive end, Missouri. 6'3", 253. Quick off the snap. And a very productive player, alright? He pretty athletic, comes out of the SEC, Missouri. We know Marinelli likes those players. This guy was available to me, surprisingly. And in reality, he could be there at 28. And if he's there, the Cowboys will probably consider him heavily. They like the player, a Marinelli type player. So that was a pick there, okay?
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Cheese Tabor, cornerback, Florida. 6 foot, 201 pounds, all right? Production, forces turnovers. Cover corner, can play in the zone as well. Does have some red flags with some off-field with drugs. It's kind of a red flag. He had a slower time at the combine and at his pro day, but he's attributing that to a sore hamstring or some sort of hamstring issue. Of course, the Cowboys brought him in for a private visit, so to get a closer look to, you know, find a little bit more out about this guy, see how he interviews and that kind of thing. So we'll see what that comes of. Round 2, like we've talked about before, classic rolling of the dice round for the Cowboys. I almost feel that they're going to keep on with it if Tabor's there. He's a good talent. The tape does not lie on him. Playmaker. Quarterbacks don't like to throw to him. He gets the ball and does a good job back there. So I pulled the trigger there in the second round with the 60th pick in the draft. All right.
And there's the Cowboys. Stephen Jones getting a little excited as Jerry just gets off.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Julian Davenport, offensive tackle, Bucknell, 6'7", 318 pounds. All right. So this guy, I have a high interest in him. Cowboys brought him in for a closer look as well. There's interest here. 6'7", 318 pounds, right? This is a big guy. He has the size that the Cowboys like on the outside. Of course, obviously the Cowboys brought in Byron Bell. He has a weight clause, so that is one issue that he's had in his career, is keeping his weight down. He'll compete with Chaz Green. If Green can't beat him out, then he's no good for the future. He'll be out the following year. So Cowboys are setting themselves up here. Develop Davenport. Let's start wrecking people again, all right? So he's there, all right? And we were able to pull off that trade with the Jets, picking up their, we moved down and picked up the 43 pick there in round 3. Round 5, their number 6 pick, and round 7, their number 6 pick. All right, so let's keep going to the draft. Cap mode time, can't forget about
The
it.
National
Right?
Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Xavier Woods, safety, Louisiana Tech, 5'11", 197. This is a guy that I've been very high on. I really like this player. He's been available in every single one of my mocks. I've considered other safeties, but at the end of the day, his play fits what the Cowboys will need. Durable, reliable, can play in the slot, strong safety, free safety. I mean, this guy is a do-it-all. All right, playmaker. This is a good one here. I actually see him going in the 3rd, but he was there in the 4th. Picked him up. We've talked about him several times.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Donnell Pumphrey, running back, San Diego State, 5'8", 176, 4.48 speed. Sometimes he'll fumble, but still he does a good job hanging on to the ball for the most part. Shifty, quick, utility type player. Home run hitter out of the backfield and in the receiving game. They tried him out in special teams at the Senior Bowl. So the Cowboys, they'll put him in the mix. and see if we can unseat Lucky Whitehead and get rid of him already, okay? It's time to upgrade special teams and get that thing rolling. Rich Bisaccia will love this pick, all right? And he'll give us depth, and he's a big-time upgrade over Lance Dunbar. That is for sure, 100% for sure, all right? So, in the 5th round, Donnell Pumphrey, all right?
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
The Dallas Cowboys select
Jeremy Ledbetter, defensive tackle, defensive end, Arkansas. 6'3", 280 pounds, all right? This guy at Arkansas is a JUCO transfer, interior lineman with long arms. Could play some left end as well, but he'll be, you know, most likely there at defensive tackle. And he has a position flex that the Cowboys like. And like I said before, yes, we do have bodies, all right? There's no doubt about it. But we're trying to upgrade this team, all right? Just because we have bodies doesn't mean we cannot draft at a certain position. We're getting people out of here, all right? We're bringing in youth. We're bringing in players that can give us a better chance at stopping teams and getting them off the field. Ledbetter here in the 6th, if available in reality, would be a nice pickup. In my mock draft, he was there. Pulled the trigger. We're going to the Super Bowl, all right? Well, you know, maybe a little exaggerated, but you know what I mean. We're getting busy here on defense, all right?
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Sam Rogers, fullback, Virginia Tech, 5'10", 231 pounds, all right? This guy here, for me, I feel like we could do better at fullback, all right? We've been tinkering with fullback for years, trying to transform linebackers into fullbacks and this and that, trying to put running backs at fullback, this and that. Sam Rogers, I'm not sure he'll be here available in the real draft, but in my mock draft he was there, and he could be there. You know, not a lot of people utilize the fullback position. The Cowboys, they're trying to. This would be their Moose Johnston, okay? Moose Johnston, the Moose, man. He would open a hole. That's what this guy does. He's an aggressive, violent blocker. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He can run it too. I mean, he does remind me a lot of Moose, okay? What the Cowboys need, you know. They need this kind of guy. But the other thing here, what they'll love about him and Rich Bisaccia, special teams maven, all right? This guy, he's always around the ball in special teams. He'll be an asset. Cowboys will like this player. He'll contribute in special teams and in the running and run passing and all that kind of blocking, all right? Good pickup there.
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Sam Tebby, offensive tackle, Utah, 6'5", 313 pounds. Had this guy in another mock draft previously here, a few back. I like this guy. It's the other guy opposite of Garrett Bowles. Athletic in the running game, has good blocking there, but the pass protection, like we talked about last time, is not fully there. That can be honed in on. I mean, they can fix that. All right, that's something that can be taught. He's coachable. This guy, I think he'll have versatility with the Cowboys. You can put him there, obviously, as a swing tackle and a swing guard, all right? This would be a good pickup here as a late round developmental pick. I like the pick there. Let's do it, all right?
The National Football League has the card. The pick is in.
the Dallas Cowboys select
Taylor McNamara, tight end, USC, 6'4", 252 pounds. This guy here was on my radar early on in the season, late in the season. I watched a couple of the Trojans games. Saw him do a solid job in the Shrine game. He was available here. Has upside, all right? He's had some injuries here, but we're talking late round picks. We're talking guys you're going to develop. And this guy, to me, would be similar to a Jeff Swain, but he can catch the ball as well. So, you know, there could still be a need there at tight end. They may address it with a late round pick, but most likely with undrafted free agents. But there will be a need for tight end. So depending how high the Cowboys have these players rated on their boards, and the need, okay, depending on how they see it, you know. But for me, McNamara here with the last pick closes out the draft. All right, so let me know what you guys think. All right, this is our final simulated mock draft. A lot of players here that cover a lot of needs for the Cowboys, and we gotta get this thing rolling. Okay, so let me know what you guys think here. Who do you like with these players? And let me know who you guys like. Okay, make a mock draft here. And let me know who you guys come up with. All right, we're coming down to it. All right, so that's it for this mock. We'll have some more stuff here coming up on Tuesday. We'll have something else, and then Wednesday I'll have my final mock of mocks. That'll be there on Wednesday, okay? And if anything else breaks, of course, we'll have that come out as well. So thanks, everybody. I really appreciate everybody joining me through this draft process. A lot of you guys have been with me from the get-go, from the startup of the channel. And we've gone through, you know, this draft journey, getting familiar with a lot of names. That's what I really like about these mock drafts. A lot of the times, it's all fantasy. A lot of the times, it doesn't become reality. But for me, I like to get the names out here for you guys. That way, when the draft comes, you're not caught off. You're not caught off, without knowing these names. All right, that's the most important thing. You know, some fans that don't follow the draft at all, and they hear the name, they're only used to like the big names that the Cowboys have absolutely no interest in, and they hear a name that they never heard of. They're going to consider the Cowboys draft a loss or reaches and this and that. But everybody here has been with us. We'll hear the names, they'll be familiar, and we'll know that Will McClay, we trust him. All right, so I really appreciate it, guys. We'll see you for the next video. Thanks, guys.